On and on. Now. Now then, I know it's somewhere among all these books and papers. Why is it you can never find things, Frodo? Ah, here it is. The Red Book, Bilbo used to call it. So it is. Red. The colour of fire. The colour of blood. Oh, so many pages left blank. Almost as if Bilbo knew that the story which he began would one day have to be finished by someone else. I've left them for you, Frodo, my lad, he used to say. But I never really supposed that the task would fall to me. Yes, a great many pages. Yet barely enough to tell the tale in full. Its dramas, terrors, and sadnesses. Nevertheless, it must be told, shall be told, however long the telling may take, and always supposing that I am permitted the time to tell it. But where to begin? Where did it all really begin? Not with my journey. No, long before. With Bilbo's adventures, there and back again? Nope, not even there. It began with a tale told before our time, before hobbits had any part to play in it. A tale told by other voices, recorded by other hands. A tale that began long years ago.
Long years ago, in the Second Age of Middle-earth, the elven smiths of Eregion forged rings of great power. Then the Dark Lord Sauron forged one ring in the fires of Mount Doom in the land of Mordor. This ring he made to rule the others, and their power was bound up with it, so that they could last only so long as it too should last. And from that time, war never ceased between Sauron and the elves. 3 rings they hid from him, but the others he gathered into his hands, hoping to make himself master of all things. Then was an alliance made against the Dark Lord, and Sauron was, for that time, vanquished. But at length his dark shadow stretched forth once more, and he sought again for mastery over the rings of power. One ring had come into the possession of Gollum, a slimy creature as dark as darkness, who kept its secret unto himself in the nethermost depths of the mines beneath the misty mountains. There it was hidden, even from the searching eye of Sauron, the Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, in an adaptation prepared by Brian Sibley, with Ian Holm, Michael Hordern, Robert Stevens, John the Measurer, Peter Woodthorpe, and Bill Nye. Part 1, dramatised by Brian Sibley and Michael Bakewell, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Long years Gollum possessed his ring, before it left him and passed to another. Gollum sought unceasingly to recover it, and without realizing what power drew him on, he made his way step by step and mile by mile to Mordor.
Precious, precious, we've lost the precious. After all these ages, it's gone. It was our birthday present and it's lost. Curse us and crush us, but we'll never find it again. No. 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 No.
You
Us.
miserable creature. Why are you lurking here?
No, not lurking, Precious. Looking. Yes, we're looking for our birthday present, aren't we, Precious? Yes, that's all.
The Lord Sauron has no liking for those who pry and spy.
Spying? Prying? We meant no harm, Precious, did we?
None come or go here without the Lord Sauron's leave. If you will not answer here, you shall answer in Mordor.
Nothing to answer, is there, Precious? Nothing. No, nothing.
There are devices in Barad-dûr to loosen the lying tongue. Come!
No, Precious! No, Precious! Puts us down! Puts us down! No!
Why come you to the land of Mordor?
We were only looking for our precious, our precious which we love.
Precious? What is this precious?
It was ours, and the nasty gnomes have stolen it from us.
What was stolen?
We only used it to catch our food with, Precious, didn't we? Silly goblins couldn't see us when we wore the Precious. We would have died of hunger in those mountains. We would. If it hadn't been for Precious.
Where did you get this thing?
It was given to us, Precious, as a birthday present. And we kept it safe. Oh, yes, very safe for long ages. Till the thief took it from us.
Who took it?
We don't know. No, we don't. No! Nasty knows that he was, wasn't he, Precious? And Trixie, too, tried to cheat us, he did. Lost in the mountains, he was lost. Oh. Came nosing round our pool, he did. Asked us riddles, it did. Cheated, it did. Stole it, it did.
Who stole it?
We've said, haven't we, Precious? We don't know, do we, Precious? Baggins! Baggins, he said it was. That's all we know, isn't it, Precious? Yes.
When was this?
Long ago, yes. Years ago. And we've been looking for it ever since, haven't we? Yes. Little cheating thief. We ought to have squeezed it. Squeezed it, we are.
Where is Baggins now?
Don't know, do we, Precious? No, we don't know where the Baggins is. Came from the Shire, didn't he? Yes, but we don't know where that is. We don't know.
You lie. No. My master demands the truth.
No, Precious, we don't lie. We told the master all we know. Yes.
And who was Baggins? He was Mr. Bilbo Baggins. And Mr. Bilbo Baggins was a hobbit. He had once lived at Bag End on the hill in the village of Hobbiton across the water in the Shire in the peaceful northwest of Middle-earth. Now, however, Bilbo was no longer the occupant of Bag End, and sinister shadows lengthened in the Shire.
Well, fancy me walking about with the price of the Shire under my jacket. Oh. Did Bilbo know, I wonder? Oh, I wish we were back together at Bag End. And that I had never heard of Moria, or Mithril, or the Ring. There's something staring at me. Two pale, luminous eyes. Oh. No, there's nothing. I must have nearly fallen asleep on guard. Oh, I was on the edge of a dream.
When the company awoke, they found a dim light falling on their faces. High up above the eastern archway, through a shaft near the roof, came a long, pale gleam.
Good morning. Well, morning it is at last. I was right, you see. We are high up on the east side of Moria. Before today is over, we ought to find the great gates and see the waters of Mirrormere lying in the Dimrill Dale before us.
I shall be glad. I have looked on Moria, and it is very great, but it has become dark and dreadful, and we have found no sign of my kindred. I doubt now that Balin ever came here.
We must go on again.
Which way shall we take? Yonder, eastward arch?
Maybe. But we ought to look about us.